Krista Tippett here. Check, check, check. Yale Brothers, episode 57.
Well, you say you need me over the phone. Well, next time you see me, babe, come along. Next time we go out, don't be afraid. Forgetting that you're so young. But I love you, yes I love you, don't get me wrong. Well, you say you need me, and I say I love you forever. Well, next time you see me,
So it's a rainy day here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This is the Yale Brothers. My name's Chris.
And I'm Roger.
And we're the Yale Brothers, like I said. So anyway, welcome to episode 57, and welcome to the new year.
Oh, yes, new year, new you. And we're actually, this is the great experiment now.
Yes, it's a great experiment. We're at separate locations. I'm in my studio, and Roger's in his.
Yeah, how do I sound?
Oh, you sound like you.
Oh, that's perfect, dude. I love sounding like me.
Well, it doesn't sound Skype-ish, so I mean, you have an interface and you're using a proper mic. So
oh my God, that's really exciting.
Is it?
That's really exciting, man. It's almost exciting as me going viral on TikTok on Christmas Day.
Yeah, so you're still living off that faded glory? Like Moses when the glory of his countenance, he had to wear the veil. Because his face was fading from seeing God's glory. Oh, man, I better not let him know I'm fading, man. So anyway, how are your hits now? Did they decline?
Well, funny you should ask. This is not on mine. I didn't even have a TikTok then, but I'm at 700.7 700,000 views.
700.7 thousand.
How do you like that? 700,000.7 views. That's pretty respectable.
Is it? I don't know.
Isn't it a bit crazy? And
I
Taylor
don't know how it works, man.
Taylor just saw me doing it. Probably was like 7 or 8 seconds, and then she put it on Christmas Day. I was saying something about gorgeous, gorgeous girls being in bad moods at Christmas.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it took hold. I said, it'll be cool if 3 people see it. So now apparently I for that fleeting moment, I was a darling of TikTok.
Well, it done fleeted, man.
Anyway.
So yeah, good for you. You're a TikTok sensation. Good.
No, I was a TikTok sensation. See, it's very fleeting.
He's a faded movie star now.
You know what's also faded?
What?
The idea that you can go to Winston Churchill's house and buy a cigar.
Wait, they had a little cigar shop in Chartwell?
Yeah, man. They had and I never knew that Tinderbox pipe tobacco. I didn't know that his country home was called Chartwell for one thing.
Yes.
I wasn't smart enough to put that together.
Yeah.
But according to the National Trust, a little while ago, the headline in the Daily Mail was National Trust opts to extinguish cigar sales at Winston Churchill's Kent country home.
That's messed up.
After hosting a humidor in its Chartwell shop for more than a decade.
That's messed up. It's all.
I don't understand.
Iconic thing. It's a stupid national health.
It was. I don't even think it's national health.
Who is it? I mean, I like national health, but you know what I'm saying. It's something the anti-tobacco people police.
It seems like that, but it says sales have been halted due to a lack of demand for the products.
Are you kidding?
I don't even understand that.
How do you not feel like smoking a cigar when you go to Churchy Babe's house?
Yeah.
You want to want to try to lie down in his tub in a bubble bath.
Yeah, exactly. And get the vibe.
Yeah.
Get the Winston Churchill vibe.
Go into his bathroom, yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. It says, and even in the Daily Mail article, it says, Churchill is thought to have smoked around 150,000 cigars during his lifetime, and the National Trust lists
more than me.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Lists him as one of the 50 objects to sum up Britain's wartime prime minister.
Yeah. Sure.
So.
Oh, man, that's a shame.
And they're citing drop of demand, but I mean, don't you really think it has something to do with national health or something?
Yeah, for sure, man. Uh-huh.
That is really
NHS shenanigans.
NHS. That's funny, man. It's just a little odd aside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. So
I thought I was home free. I'm going to go ADD on you.
Again, what do you mean on me?
Did you have any adverse reaction to the booster?
No.
Are you serious?
I had a sore arm, man. Betsy did. We had Moderna.
Yeah, we had Moderna too, but I thought I was home free until I went to bed that night. I woke up in the middle of the night shivering.
Ugh. No, not me, man. I just had a sore arm. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you got boosted. That's good.
No, I'm glad too, man.
Yeah,
Happy to, So I guess suppose we just been living, loving, and giving. We had a fun night at LuLu's last night. That was
off the charts. It was our first time in the new year there at our home base.
Yeah. Pretty good crowd.
Yeah, fun.
Not bad.
Yeah. We sounded pretty good. I love the automated mixer.
Yeah.
I got it dialed in and saved the settings, man. Yeah, now all we have to do is turn everything on, plug in, recall our scene, and go.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I mean, at one time we talked about before, we weren't even allowed to touch it.
No, that was back when it was brand new and shiny. And they assigned managers to only be able to touch it, but now so many of those people don't know how to work it or don't want to. There are a couple that are really good at it, and they're not always there. But
it seems like if you got other things to do around there, the last thing you want to do is go up to the
sound guy,
do the sound.
I know.
So they give these crew shift managers probably a brief tutorial about how to use it, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But now the last couple of times you just plug it in, turn it on, it sounds fine.
Well, it's always been settings. I just never knew how to work the PreSonus Studiolive 16.
You know what it's called.
Yeah, very similar to my Yamaha AW2816 with the automated faders and things like that. Just press a button.
Oh.
Pick the Yale brothers, press the button, unmute the thing, and go.
Look at you. You know your stuff.
Unmute everything but Raj.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Forgive me.
And it's never loud enough for you. Your stuff. Your stuff always louder.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you going to say?
It always seems like you're louder.
No, I turn myself down consciously, man.
Maybe it's my hearing. Who knows?
I try to make I go out front and hear the balance, and it's not what you hear.
Well, I can't very well meander back like into the restaurant to listen while I'm playing.
Yes, you could. You could plug my looper in.
I could put my old Moog Liberation on. Too bad that's gone.
No, it's not. Yeah, the gear that got away. That's a shame, man.
Someday it'll come along.
What's that? Is that Liza Minnelli?
The man that got away, I think it's called.
Is it Liza Minnelli?
But maybe that's not the name of that song. I don't know. Yes, I was trying to be Liza Minnelli.
Try harder, man. Oh, don't try too hard.
No, I don't have to try too hard.
Then you'd be some kind of drag guy.
Try not to try too hard.
Who was the big drag guy that used to do Liza and Judy?
Oh, God.
Remember that guy's name?
Is it someone Bailey?
I think so.
We don't know?
I know it's not Philip Bailey, that's for sure.
No, like singing Easy Lover and drag?
Yeah. I don't know. And not Steve Bailey, the bass player, either.
I don't think so either.
No, anyway. Oh, by the way, what did we listen to at the foot of the show? The top of the show? There was a song called Come Alone.
Jim Bailey.
Oh, Jim Bailey, yeah.
Jim Bailey.
Yeah, I remember that name.
He died.
Yeah. Well, apparently it was pretty good.
2015.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
As I was
on your shit.
As I was saying, the song we heard in the beginning was an old song recorded live called "Come Alone" that I wrote. We wrote. Me, you, and Pascal kind of wrote. I just did the lyrics.
Come Alone.
I was 17 when I wrote it, man. You can tell. and I was dating a girl that was younger, as you can tell.
Yes, I remember everything in your life, dude.
But I'm just saying that's when you hear the lyrics, they're a little bit juvenile.
Well, it seems like a little bit. I'll leave that alone. That title alone.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Well, it's nice.
Probably a lot of that going on back then too.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Like showing up at places by yourself.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're back to that. That's good.
Yeah, let's keep it there.
That's really good.
Honestly, I used to go to places by myself all the time after I broke up with said person.
Like you'd run down to the Copper Penny or something and eat by yourself.
Sure, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my own company.
I like my own company too.
And I liked. I think I've mentioned this before. I went to a Springsteen concert by myself. Maybe more than one. No, one maybe. I've been to concerts by myself.
Did someone not show up, or did you intend to go by yourself?
Well, I asked somebody to go, and they said no. I said, well, screw that. I'm going.
Someone must not really have liked you that much to turn down a free Springsteen
Maybe they didn't
concert.
like Springsteen. It couldn't possibly be that they didn't like me.
They didn't like the cut of your jib.
They didn't. This girl I asked where'd she live. She lived in Mount Baldy. You remember that place? Is it?
Of course,
Upton?
Mount Baldy.
What's the name of that?
Like around, not Claremont.
Around there.
Yeah, and she didn't want to go with you. She was
that's
a hell of a drive
and prettier.
That's by like that forest lawn. It's past that.
Way past. So I offered to come get her. It's like, no, you don't want to do that. It's like, yeah, I do. It's like, no. Okay.
Are you gonna drive your party van down there, or was that before the party van?
I have my 280Z, dude.
Oh, it was okay. It was a little later.
Yeah, yeah. About 84.
Isn't that crazy? Was that called a Datsun or a Nissan back then?
Datsun, man.
Oh yeah, Datsun. Like Lee Newman's Datsun
got stolen. My car.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. Oh well.
What can you do, man?
I got more than I paid for it from the insurance, though.
I always loved the way it kind of sounded when it was winding up.
Yeah, like turbine or something.
Like some kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. Some winding up sound or something.
Oh yeah, it was a nice sound, man. That thing was fast.
Now, did Paul have a 280 or 240?
I think he had a 260.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
It was 4-speed. I was always wishing I had an overdrive, but no.
No, that's a nice ass car anyway, dude.
It was fun, man.
It was.
Yeah.
And now, I have to make an apology to you.
Oh boy.
I wondered why the hell you were reading The Invisible Man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, why the hell? We saw the old movie.
It's called Invisible Man.
I was ignorant, and I did not know what you were talking about. You were reading the Harlan Ellison book.
Yes, I'm here to enlighten you and everyone within the sound of my voice.
Well, how is it? You finished with that book?
Oh, it's great. No, I'm about 300 pages in.
Give me an idea what it's about.
Oh, it's a guy that got kicked out of his school for something that happened to him beyond his control. And then he moves to New York City and all kinds of stuff goes on. But, just kind of, he's invisible. Not invisible physically, but,
Was there racism involved in this
book?
book?
Yeah, for sure. Yes, indeed.
So feeling marginalized and not seen?
Yeah, kind of. And then he some things happen to him that are very interesting along the way. I mean, just very kind of almost fanciful and good writing, man. Oh,
I'm sure. I have no doubt. I don't know why I thought you were reading that old Saw, the Invisible Man.
Isn't that H.G. Wells?
I think so, but I remember Claude Rains, and there was a remake that I had no interest in, but I think I went to go see it.
Who wrote that? H.G. Wells?
I think so. We should. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Doesn't that sound like it?
I'm checking. It's gotta be, man.
I'll beat you to it.
No, you won't. On my Vivaldi browser here. Let's see.
Okay.
H.G. Wells, of course, man.
It appeared and serialized in Pearson's Weekly in 1897, and it was published as a novel the same year.
Yeah. All right, well, let's look up. Let me give a synopsis of Invisible Man.
Yeah, that's good. That's interesting.
I'm not doing it justice.
Yeah, I wondered why you'd be revisiting that old book.
No, there would be no reason. Invisible Man is a novel by Ralph Ellison, published by Random House in 1952.
Well, why did I say Harlan Ellison?
I don't know why you said that.
Okay, my bad.
Don't interrupt me again.
Okay, go ahead.
Invisible Man is a novel by Ralph Ellison, published by Random House in 1952. It addresses many of the social and intellectual issues faced by African Americans in the early 20th century, including black nationalism, the relationship between black identity and Marxism, and the reformist racial policies of Booker T. Washington, as well as issues of individuality and personal identity.
Wow.
It's a good book, man. Really good book. Yeah. It's fun read, though. You get lost in it. Great writing. I'd like to have a look. Well, I nipped this one out of one of those little free libraries.
That's cool. I always pass one on the way to Wesley's.
I put books back in, too.
I sidle up along and look.
Me too.
It doesn't seem, sometimes there's nothing interesting, so I just haul ass out.
No,
I don't
me too.
I just leave.
You can have this one.
Harlan Ellison wrote about new wave and speculative fiction and all that.
Oh, boy. Well, I didn't catch it when you said it, so.
Yeah, me either.
I guess I'll forgive you.
That's okay. I forgive myself.
Do you? You got to start with forgiving yourself, man.
Self-care is not selfish.
It isn't?
That's why you wrote that song, Come Alone. It's all about self-care.
Listen to you, man. You sure it's not selfish sometimes?
Yeah, probably.
It depends on what kind of self-care you're lavishing upon yourself.
Yeah. Hey, I have this little bullet point.
Why does self always make you feel selfish?
I don't know.
You say self.
Self. That was our band teacher in Hollywood High. Sarah Self.
Yes.
Sarah Self-Care.
We pissed her off so many times.
I know we did. We did. We pissed her off. That's
hard to keep that bunch together.
Yeah. I mean, like marching band people were kind of misfits.
Especially us at the Hollywood High Sheiks.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, did Owner of a Lonely Heart blow your mind when you first heard it?
Yeah.
I was talking to Brenda about it. The Trevor Horn stabbing sound.
That sample, it's the first time something like that was used, really.
Or orchestral hits or something.
I don't know. Was he involved in John Parr's stuff too?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Interesting. That would be interesting to look at.
I don't know that.
But it reminded me of that kind of cartoony Flintstones horn sounds or something. The way it was EQ'd or something. And that echoey drums, the breaks and all that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
From the Flintstones song or something. The way it sounds production-wise.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Man, you're reading some heavy stuff. I'm reading some...
Not really. Not really, man.
Well, I'm midway through Philip Norman's Paul McCartney, A Life.
That's a good one.
I didn't realize when I started that it was like 800 pages.
Yeah, well, I know. I read it.
But I'm also tandeming that with tandeming. Is that a word?
Yeah.
And I watched the first part of Get Back.
Oh, yeah.
That it's on Disney Plus.
Yes, we all know that.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Yeah. And then sometimes switching over to the the Beatles channel on XM. And I told you I like the Rick Rubin and Paul McCartney thing on Hulu too, which is awesome.
Oh, I'll have to look that up.
It's really cool.
I miss John.
So we're not talking about John.
Oh, who are we talking?
Talking about Paul.
Oh, yeah.
That's a difference between me and you.
Yeah, I like Paul. I like John better.
I know, but I know you do, and I think there's a correlation of the way our personalities are.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think so.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not trying to...
Are you saying that you're Paul McCartney?
Oh, hell no. Paul McCartney wishes he was me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's more like it.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, of course. He wishes he was young and pretty like you. He's letting his hair like naturally look a little like it's going gray now.
Yeah. He's
easing up on the old shoe polish.
But it's funny looking at the Get Back.
Yeah.
There's some correlations of people like Neil Aspinall. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
It was the Apple head of Apple.
I call him an Apple head.
It's a guy named. It's funny that the company is called Apple Corps.
Yeah. Mal Evans.
Mal Evans, his de facto roadie, saw him. Although it's interesting. And what a name for the guy who directed Let It Be. Michael Linsdsay-Hogg.
Yeah.
I kept looking at him, and he had an interesting way of talking. You told me before they sounded like Jack Parr.
No, I didn't say that.
You said, didn't he? The way he talked sound like someone?
Dick
not
Cavett.
Jack Parr. Dick Cavett. That's right.
You sound just like Dick Cavett. Amazing.
But then when you talk to him more, then I looked him up, and he's rumored to be Orson Welles' son.
Yeah, you said that. He does kind of have the body style.
And probably the same way of that same way of talking too, man.
Oh yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
We hung out with Orson Welles, so we should know.
Yeah, we should know. But what we hear is what I looked this up too. It's not really verified. But of course now I can't find it. It's unbelievable, dude.
Well, no, I mean you're the one that said that, so. Don't you remember they poked fun at that name? In This Is Spinal Tap?
No, did they?
Sir Denis Eton-Hogg.
Are you serious?
Sir Denis ETON/Hogg HOGG.
Oh, that's funny. Now, and if he was like, if that guy was the boss,
yeah,
he would be Boss Hogg.
Oh my God! Goodness.
That's all I got.
Oh boy, that was
That's
pretty
all I got.
corny.
But I mean, the guy did seem to have the same body style. I saw Citizen Kane after that, just out of curiosity.
Oh boy,
it's hard to believe they. I mean, I'm not taking away from it, but that's cited as one of the. Some people say it's the best movie ever made.
Yeah, what do you think?
But
not so.
I'm
much.
not the judge of that. Very
not
interesting.
So much.
Kind of scene setup and shots and all that. Interesting.
Eating crow.
Then the same night I saw Being the Ricardos.
Same night?
Yeah.
How many movies do you watch, man?
It was just a binge night.
Oh my gosh.
And I recommend a movie called Belfast also. We saw
know that one.
But that's Michael Linsdsay-Hogg.
It's Denis Eton-Hogg.
Yeah, there's a lot of people eat Eton-Hoggs.
Yeah, a lot of people eat crow too.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to eat crow. I know this is an awfully short session.
You're always, you're always the one. You're always the one leaving. That's okay. I got to go too, man.
But I'm very excited. I'd rather be looking at your beautiful face.
Yeah, I'm sure. Likewise, I'm so sure. But
smelling your bad breath. But this is very interesting.
I'm a very clean person, homie.
One day I'll be able to hear your feed coming back to me. But
yeah, well, it's something probably very
in my
simple.
headphones.
It
is, but I mean, the only thing that does it is Skype. It won't feed back into my headphones.
It's not in the Skype settings.
I've tried. I'll try to figure it out. But
something easy. You can bring the laptop over with your interface, or I can come up there and try to help you.
Well, that's a very kind offer.
Is it though? It's for the good of the show.
It's for the okay. All right, man. Well, this has been the grand experiment, and I'm sorry to confuse Ralph Ellison for Harlan Ellison. And
I'm sure they both forgive you.
I'm sorry
are they both
for a
dead?
great deal of things.
Are they both dead, or is one alive? I know Ralph's gone.
Harlan Ellison's gone too, man.
Okay, well then I'm sure it doesn't matter what you say.
Somehow,
don't speak ill of the dead. Don't speak ill of the dead. Don't confuse the dead people.
I'm confusing dead guys.
Don't confuse dead identities.
No, exactly. Well, listen, my man.
Don't confuse two souls that are not the same soul.
Okay,
on,
thank
man.
you very much for that. I'll have to live with that crushing guilt.
I think you'll be all right, man, because they don't care. I assure you.
I assure you. Even if they were living, I'm sure they wouldn't care. So
you know why? They don't know who the hell you are.
Exactly. I'm the guy Paul McCartney wishes he was.
Hey, check it out. Don't you know who I am? No, but I know what you are.
Shit. Ridiculous.
That's perfect. I know what you are.
I've been called better by worse.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
All right, man. I got to go.
All right, one of my cats is coming up here. She wants me, so I got to go. Hey, I got to go find nothing to do. I'm going to go look around for nothing to do today. It's raining and cold. I'll potter around the house.
All right.
Maybe play.
I'm happy to be here.
Thanks. I got about, let's see, I have 3 acoustics and 1 electric setup and a bass within easy reach. Will I reach for them, though?
Probably not. But here, you must not have heard me say I have to go.
Do you?
Yes.
All right. Well, good luck. And this is the Yale Brothers. You can find us on yalebrothers@gmail.com.
And I'm happy to be back. And thank you, everybody. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, happy. I know it's late in the month, but Happy New Year. We haven't talked to you guys since last year, I don't think. So, may you guys have lots of good grace and love, and rock and roll. You still there, man? What the hell?
Yeah, but I seriously got to go. I'll talk to you later.
It's fine. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.